Hi, this is Gio Andollo with Uptown Music Lessons. Coming at you with the second video here. This one we're going to build off of what I talked about in the last lesson. Chords in general and the C chord specifically. But I didn't really talk about how to play the chord on the guitar. We're going to take it back a step and we're just going to talk about the guitar specifically. And I'm going to treat this like this is your first lesson, touching the guitar for the first time and trying to make sense of it. So I want to start off first with just some vocabulary. Make sure that the words I'm speaking make sense to you. First, the guitar itself. I'm playing a steel string acoustic guitar, and in another video maybe I'll tell you the difference between all the different kinds of guitars. But all guitars, regardless of what kind they are, have a few things in common. One is the shape itself. You have the body of the guitar, the neck, and the headstock, tuning pegs. On the neck, you have the fretboard, which is this plane right here. And the fretboard is broken up into frets, gaps here between these little metal rods. From this piece here, which is called the nut, you have your first fret, second fret, third fret, and so on, fourth, fifth. You'll notice that my guitar has some dots on the actual fretboard. You see it there, there. Your guitar may have these too. Some guitars do and some guitars don't. Generally, you will see two dots. Here, this is the 12th fret. Rather than counting the frets one by one every time you need to figure out where you are, you can just look and see where the dots are. And then the other thing that we have is the strings, which are counted from the bottom up. That is to say, the string that is sort of the farthest away from your face, down here, is the first string, number 1. Second string, third, fourth, fifth, and sixth string. And the last thing that we need in order to put all this stuff together is the left-hand fingers. So your first finger is going to be the index, second finger, third finger, fourth finger. 1, 2, 3, 4. I, as a right-handed player, I am fretting with my left hand, or I'm pressing down the strings over here with my left hand, and I'm strumming or picking or plucking with my right hand. If you're a left-handed player and you have a left-handed instrument, then it would be the opposite. You would be holding the guitar like this. You would be fretting with your right hand and strumming with your left. But the principles all still apply as long as you are playing a left-handed instrument. Alright, so let's actually put all this stuff into practice. We'll start with the first finger, your index finger, on the first fret of the first string. With your right hand, if you have a pick, you can pluck this first string. If you don't have a pick, you can just pluck it with your thumb, or pluck it with your index finger, or with your middle finger. Alright, now let's try the second finger on the second fret of the second string. And now the third finger, third fret, third string. And fourth finger, fourth fret, fourth string. Alright, so hopefully now you guys have a little bit better idea about the left-hand fingers, the strings, how they're numbered, and the frets, and how they're numbered. And we're going to try playing our very first chord. So we're going to use our first finger, the index finger, and we're going to put that on the second string, first fret. You can go ahead and just pluck that second string. Make sure that sounds nice and clear. You don't want it to sound like this. Make sure that you're pressing down on the string very hard. If you're playing a steel string guitar like mine, it may take a little bit more force than if you're playing a nylon string guitar or an electric guitar. But again, we'll talk about that in another video. So we have our first finger on the second string, first fret. Now we're going to put the second finger on the fourth string, 1, 2, 3, 4, and the second fret. So here's that note. And then you're going to put your third finger on the fifth string, third fret. Now, as you put these fingers down, make sure that you keep the fingers from before. Your first finger should still be on the second string, first fret. Your second finger should still be on the fourth string, second fret. And now your third finger is on the fifth string, third fret. The other two strings that we're playing here are the first string and the third string, but you're playing them open, meaning no fingers are fretting those strings. The sixth string, this one up here, we're not going to play at all. So you can start plucking or strumming from the fifth string. Make sure that all three of your fingers are pressing down firmly. And if everything is good, it should sound like this. Or if you strum it. Alright, so that's your first chord, the C major chord. Now, it's possible that when you played that, it didn't sound so good. It may have sounded like this. Or it could have even sounded like this. You can hear that there's some notes there that just aren't ringing out. There's a number of reasons why that could be happening, and I will make another video about sort of troubleshooting chords and figure out what's going on there. So I do hope you'll check out some more of my videos and learn a whole lot more about the guitar, as well as maybe some other instruments. I actually play a bunch of instruments, and I found out the more that I know about piano, about rhythm and drums, other instruments like clarinet and harmonica, the better it helps me understand the guitar. Please leave some comments down below. Let me know what you think, and I hope to see you again soon. Peace.